Am I back? Am I back? Can you see me now? I don't know what happened there, clan. Really do apologise for that. It must have just been something that happened. Who's X? Just let me know. Can you verify that you can see and hear me? This is odd. Am I back? Oh, right. So you can see me. That's good. Okay, thanks. Sorry about that. I have no idea what happened. I just stopped the stream and restarted it. That's a bit of a pain in the ass. Now this stream's going to be a two-parter on YouTube. I do apologise for those in the VOD and also those here. I have no idea what happened there. I went to the settings. I've reduced the quality, so this should work now fine. Excuse me. If it happens again, I'm going to cancel the stream. Okay, so my apologies out there, clan. I have no control over the live stream. Sorry. Jeez, you think they would get this thing working? I might have to test it on all 2 stream sites. EA, if you're watching, don't mess with my stream, EA. Don't mess with my stream. The clan will come after you. Do not mess with us, okay? We will go after you. If you want to verse me, come face to face, please. Bring it on, EA. Jeez, EA, they don't want anyone saying anything bad about them now, do they? Ooh. EA, fuck you. Anyway, where the hell was I? Yeah, beware the wrath of the Scot. I shall bring vengeance upon thee with almighty force, EA. I am the warrior, and I have my clan to support me. Vengeance shall be mine. Freedom! Can't scream, sister sleeping. But let's get back to the topic. Can anyone please state where I left off? I have not got a clue. This is Scottish. Can someone please tell me where EA is? Thank you for correcting me. But yeah, EA destroys franchises. There's no ifs buts about it, because they think whatever's popular is the best move, and that every gamer is the same. But the thing is, though, every gamer's different. Let's just face it. I can use Alex the Hunted for a prime example. Alex the Hunted loves Forza. He loves racing games. I despise them. 2 differences. There's a big difference here. I despise racing games. He loves racing games. Guess what? That means we're 2 different. We don't have the same taste in games. But he also loves RPGs. I love RPGs. That's the thing. Who here likes racing games? Who here? I want anyone in this stream, in this chat, or in the VOD, who likes racing games? Who likes fast-paced racing games? There's a bit of there's different opinions. There's some people that say yes. There's some people that say sometimes. But the majority in this stream say no. But that's a good example. Not every gamer is the same. Let's ask another thing. What gamer here, who here likes JRPGs? Who here likes JRPGs? Let me ask that. Who here either in the chat or on the VOD likes JRPGs? Now, I can happily say that I am not the biggest fan of JRPGs when they're done wrongly. As it says, I don't want to say anything just yet, but let's just say a couple of games I may have got hold of on eBay may be JRPGs. I'm not saying which ones yet, but they may be. But these ones that I'm getting are considered to be some of the best. And in probably 1 or 2 years I'll be able to guess them. But I personally don't mind JRPGs that much. They're not my personal favourite types of game because I don't like that kind of style here. My Final Fantasy 13 rant basically states that JRPGs has never been my favourite genre, but that's a prime example. The majority here love JRPGs. I personally am not the biggest fan of them, but I will give them a try. So that's another example. We all have different opinions. Oh, God, fuck Final Fantasy right now. As I stated, I've only played Final Fantasy 8, 10, and 10-2, and 13-2. All of them horrible stories, by the way. Don't care about the combat, don't care about the music. Horrible stories. But that's everyone's fan service. Fuck, I could do a whole video on fan service. But that's the thing though, that we all have different tastes. We all are different gamers. We all love different games. That's the thing that a lot of these publishers and developers need to realize, is that not every gamer is the same. We all have different tastes, as it's shown there. A lot of you say you like JRPGs. I personally don't mind them that much, but I prefer normal RPGs. I know this. That's another question. Who here prefers single player RPG games? And I think this one's going to be a universal yes. I'm just taking a guess. Yep, here's the thing, try and appeal to everyone, and you appeal to no one. Because you can't appeal to everyone. We all have different tastes. There we are. There we are. Yep, give me an RPG. RPGs. The majority of us here love RPGs, especially single, let me repeat that, let me repeat it one more time, single player RPGs. We all love those games. We all love single player RPGs but there's this thing, the story has to be good. Who here likes the story? Who likes their games to have a story? Who here wants their games to have stories in them, and not just half-assed stories? I mean full-fledged good stories. Of course, that's the majority. The majority of people say yes, and of course. And the majority of games do have a story. But there are a lot of games that don't have a story. And this is the thing though. Dan, and you've stated this, story is the most important part of a game. That is my opinion. That is almost the majority of people's here's opinion. And hopefully in the comments in the VOD, that is your opinion as well, that a story is the main part of a game. However, there are people out there that will disagree with us and state this, that they don't like stories in their games. I personally prefer stories that have a good story. Now, let's use another example. Who loves games that are nothing but balls to the walls, action, orientation, action, humor, comedy, and over-the-top action? Who likes that type of games? The ones that make no sense in the story, that are over the top, that are cartoony, like, what's the game? Saints Row the Third, or Saints Row 2, or Duke Nukem, Not Forever, or several other games. Who likes those types of games? Yep, Lollipop Chainsaw is another one. I personally like those type of games because they're time killers. They're enjoyable. They are funny as hell. I love games that sometimes don't take themselves seriously, because guess what? They're the ones that have the most fun. They're the ones you have the most fun with. I can't tell you how much fun I've had in Saints Row the Third, walking around slapping people with a giant purple dildo called the Penetrator. Admittedly, that's one of the best parts. And I'll happily admit, it does have a decent co-op mode when you're playing with friends. I love doing that in some games because it's over the top, balls to the walls, action. I love those type of games mainly for time killing and for sheer enjoyment. We all love those games because they let us do the over the top action, which is enjoyable. But I also love enjoyable things and stories. I love addicting stories. They're my favourite part. And of course, the Saints Row the Third has one of the best character creators ever. I'll happily say that. It rivals that of the Dragon Age Origins 1. In fact, it's better than the Dragon Age Origins ones. I'm sorry, you get to do everything in that. But yeah, they did get boring after a while, but then you go back to them and like, oh yeah, awesome. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I played Saints Row the Third just to walk around and cause sheer and utter anarchy. For fuck's sake, there's a mission in Saints Row 2 where you get to spray the town that you're in with shit. I shit, you drive around in a sewage truck and spray the town with shit. I love it. Oh! But I think a majority of us can agree that a story is the most important part to games, for us anyway, for the majority of us here. And it's not, and the more mature of us prefer mature stories. The more adult of us, the more mature, let's just say, prefer mature themed games. But the thing is, though, some people still think, what's the word? A lot of developers and publishers think that kids still play games. And kids still play games, yes. But here's the thing. If you want to appeal to a mature audience, making your characters swear or throwing in a little ass shot doesn't make it mature. It makes it desperate. Mature themed games are ones that you have to think about, that approach mature themes. One prime example, again, is The Witcher 2. MD here states that she prefers Harvest Moon. That's her opinion. I haven't played any Harvest Moon games, so I can't state that. But let's get back to that. But we all want a game with... I personally want more games out there to take risks. I want more games out there to have a good story, but also I'd like a game to have a mature story. As I said, as I've got older, I've craved more mature games. More mature, and by the way, not mature games as in there's nudity, sex, swearing, violence, blood, and gore. I mean mature themed games. The Witcher 2 is the best example of that. It approaches almost every mature theme in there. From political views, racism, rape, and a whole load of other shit. Murder. It approaches a lot of the stuff there, not with a half-staff attitude, but with an in-depth and grossing story. And that is what I love about The Witcher 2. Exactly, they do it in a... MD stated that, but they do it in a very smart way. They don't throw it in there for shits and giggles. They don't throw... CD Projekt didn't say, you know what, let's throw a game in where an elf gets raped. Let's throw a game in there where you get to buy whores at a whorehouse. Let's just throw it. They didn't put it in there because they wanted to break down walls. They put it in there because it's a game they wanted to have, and it's based on... 2 seconds. Box. It's based on these books. I'm still in the middle of reading this. I need to finish it. They're based on these books, which are mature fantasy books. This is the universe it's based in. You play Geralt of Rivia. It's a mature game, and it approaches the mature themes not with not with a half-assed attitude. It approaches it, don't worry, I'm not going to spoil it, don't worry. It approaches it with a very smart and mature adult attitude, which I want more developers to do. Mass Effect, to an extent, did something very similar. Mass Effect did approach some very important, crucial points. In Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2, not so much in Mass Effect 3, in my opinion. Dragon Age Origins as well, of course, approached a lot of sensitive subjects as well. Not a lot, I will disagree on certain aspects with Dragon Age Origins after having to think about it, but I do agree there were a lot of themes that you had to approach there. That's what I want out of my games nowadays. I still like my mindless action games. I love that. However, there are not that many developers that are willing to take that risk. War, genocide, loss. Thank you, Denton. That's all I needed. Godchild ruined all of that. What? War, loss, all those people that died in Mass Effect 3? Oh, they mean jack shit now. No, they didn't mean anything. No. Thane dying? Nah, fuck it. He didn't mean anything. Mordin sacrificing himself? Means nothing. The Godchild means everything. He basically states to you, their sacrifice meant jack fucking shit. I'm sorry, I'm still pissed off, by the way. I'm still fucking pissed. Urgh! I want to punch someone. All their sacrifices mean nothing. It means nothing. And I'll tell you right now, I got so much satisfaction shooting that Godchild. I literally replayed that scene over and over again. Ah, I love that scene. I would do it again. I would kill that godchild. I would bash his brains in on the Citadel and with a smile on my face and be like, fuck yeah. I punch him, I shoot him, I beat the living shit out of him, I bash his head into the skull, I throw him into the fucking green ending. Wait, come on, back off, Mass Effect 3 Rage, back away, back away. Why do we always seem to get on this topic? I need to get off this topic. Go away. Go away. Go away. Back to the topic. I've kind of lost my topic. Huh. I was so enthralled imagining beating the living shit out of that godchild, shooting him, stabbing him, bashing his head in with my boots, that I kind of forgot my topic. Where was I? There we are. This is what these developers need to realise and publishers, that they don't do this. We're all different gamers. But of course, EA think they know best. I now remember where I was. Oh, I'm a dingbat. I want a lot more mature games. I'm not talking mature as in show me sex scenes like The Witcher 2, which didn't, by the way, show the sex scenes out of taste. They were in there. You didn't have to do them. They were there. They're just there. They're part of the game. And they aren't just, besides the horrors, they do actually have some relevance to the story. That is prime example. They're not just there for no fucking reason. They're there for a reason, but you don't have to do them. They're all bloody optional. And that's what I want in my games nowadays. I want mature themes to be approached with a smart attitude. And I'll happily admit, one of the games that has piqued my interest this year is the reboot to the Tomb Raider franchise, because it's a much more dark and gritty version of Tomb Raider, and it looks like it's going to approach one of the, well, it looked like it, but due to the fact with the backlash they got, that it was going to approach touching on a very sensitive topic, but I think they were going to touch it in a very real sense, which was the attempted rape scene. For those that didn't hear about it, there was supposed to be an attempted rape scene in Tomb Raider, but the I think it was the publisher, blabbed his mouth about it in an interview, and it got so much fucking backlash that I'm probably guaranteed that that scene will be watered down in the release of the game. If your game's going to have those kind of mature themes in it, here's the best thing I can say to publishers and developers: keep it a secret until the game is out. That's it. That's all you need to do. Keep it a secret until it comes out, and then once it's out, you can defend yourself and basically say, you bought your 14-year-old kid a game that was rated 18? That's not our fault, that's your fault. They can defend themselves. Yeah, they showed a little snippet, MD, of the scene where she supposedly gets raped, when in actual fact she doesn't get raped, she actually kills the guy. It's an attempted rape. It's not like they're actually going to show a rape scene in a game, even though it's actually okay to show in movies apparently. But games, no more. Games are for kiddies. Games are for little Jimmies. Games are for little Jimmies and little Jessies. That's what they're for. That's what games are for. They're not for people like me. They're not for people like you. They're not for people out there that want to play mature themed games. They're not for us adults, although I'm barely an adult. They're for little Jimmy and little Jessie. They're kids. Their games are for kids. Kingdoms of Amalur is for kids. Resident Evil 5 is for kids. The Witcher 2 is for kids. Mass Effect is for kids. Dragon Age is for kids. Here's what I want to do to these publishers and developers that say games are for kids. And of course, all these politicians and all these other people out there that say games are for kids, I want to slap them in the face and bash their brains in. I know, I'm a sick bastard, but fuck it, I don't care. That's why I want to do to those people, because guess what? Games are no longer for kids. There are games out there that are aimed at kids, but here's the thing. The majority of gamers nowadays, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the gamers from the 1990s aren't children anymore. I hate to be the bearer of bad news for that. I grew up in the 90s. I am no longer a child. I have a beard. I have hair. I have armpit hair. I have chest hair. I've got pubes. I've got ass hair. I think I went into too much detail there, but fuck it. I'm adult. I want to play adult themed games. Not porn games, by the way. Not just things with boobs and ass in it. I want games that approach mature themes that enthrall me. That enthrall me and keep me invested in the characters and the story. I don't want games that are watered down versions of what they could have been. I will happily admit the new Deadpool game looks fucking awesome and I cannot wait to get it. Oh, and plus it's got Nolan North in it. It looks fantastic. Give me a minute. Beg my pardon. Pokemon is what is technically still a kids game, but I know a lot of adults that still play it, so I consider Pokemon one of the few games out there that is universally for everyone, in my opinion. But I'm pretty sure we'd all love a mature Pokemon game. Oh, Nintendo are working on a mature Pokemon game. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're working on a mature Pokemon game where you play a mature adult walking around with Pokemon. But the TV series Pokemon already is kind of mature because Ash must be in his late 50s by now. Yeah, but adults love Pokemon as well, kids love Pokemon. Pokemon is one of the rare exceptions, along with Mario, Sonic, and Donkey Kong, that is universally for everyone. There are a lot of games out there that are universally for everyone, but there are very few games out there that are perfect for everyone. Pokemon is one of the few examples out there that you can give it to anyone and they will still play it. No matter what. I would still play Pokemon, I can guarantee that. And yeah, I will agree, where the fuck is Crash Bandicoot? I loved Crash Bandicoot growing up, he was awesome. Sorry, I'll get back to the topic. But it all comes down to differing opinions on it. Like, I state that I want a more mature game out there. I want a game that approaches mature themes and treats them seriously. That you have to choose that way. Yeah, I will admit I want Crash Bandicoot back as well. Naughty Dog, get to work on that. I know you're working on the Uncharted series, but please get back to Crash Bandicoot. I miss him. Yes, I played Crash Racing. It was awesome. But back to the topic. It just, as it says, I still want my humorous games. I still want my funny games. MD, you've never played Crash Bandicoot? Someone buy MD Crash Bandicoot and send it to her. Now. Send it to her now. Someone buy Crash Bandicoot for MD and send it. I'll buy it, MD. I'll buy you and I'll send it to you. Do you still have your PlayStation 1? So, I don't have my copy of Crash Bandicoot in the Mayor MD, otherwise I'd send it to you. But as I said, I still want my funny, humorous games. I still want to play my old school games where I was a bandicoot that spun around and killed things. But at the same time, I still want my mature themed adult games as well. I still want to play The Witcher 2. Okay, send one copy to MD, send one copy to me because I no longer have my version. Thanks. I'm kidding. You don't have to send me anything. Although, if you want to, my Amazon wishlist and donation button is on my YouTube main channel. I am plugging myself. Naughty. MD, on you go, just ask for... You know what, MD, me and you should just start asking for stuff now. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm not going to ask you for anything. But yeah, I still want my games that I love. Spyro. I played a wee bit of Spyro. I never really got into it. But as it is, I still love my Crash. I still love my old games as well. I still love my immature games. I'll happily admit I haven't played that much Zelda. I've only played one Zelda game, Denton. I've only played Zelda Ocarina of Time. I'm trying to track down a Zelda 1 and Zelda 2, but unfortunately not. But it all... As I say, this is just me. I still want my mature themed games, but at the same time I still want my silly games. I still want my games that go over the top and nothing but balls to the wall action. The story makes no sense. Excuse me. I also want your beat 'em ups every now and then. I still want them. I still want those games. I don't want those games to go away. But at the same time, I want developers to understand that they're basically the majority of gamers nowadays are adults, are somewhere in the range of early 20s, late 30s, if not older. That's the majority of gamers these days, because most children today are playing iOS games. Even my little sister plays a fuck ton of iOS games. She loves iOS games, which is her addiction at the moment. And I just really would prefer if a lot of developers realize this, and a lot of publishers as well, that the core demographic is no longer 5 to 12-year-olds. It is somewhere in the range of the early teens to late 30s, give or take. By the way, I played Jak and Daxter as well. I loved it. iOS will never take over console gaming. It never will. I can guarantee that, because console gaming will be here to fucking stay, along with PC gaming. And it all comes down to differing opinions and all that. Like, I personally, as I said, I love my immature games, but I love my mature games as well. As I say, that's just my opinion. So it all comes down to your opinions, and everyone else is different. Like, everyone says they want mature games. Everyone says they want funny games, kid games. As I say, it all comes down to different opinions, and that's just what I want a lot of developers and publishers to realize. I'm not asking the developers to change the way they make games. All I'm asking is to know who you're aiming your core demographic is at. Don't try and make your games for everyone, and don't fucking insult your franchise by calling us pirates and liars. Here's what you need to do, developers and publishers. Check who buys your games. The majority of Mass Effect players, I can guarantee, are probably in their late teens, early 30s. I'm taking a wild guess here. And I'm pretty sure the majority of us didn't play it for the multiplayer. No matter what BioWare says that they were planning on putting multiplayer in the first game. My ass. My ass. Monkeys will fly out my ass the moment that is real. The moment that that's true. Ugh. Nope, no monkeys. Nope, there's no monkeys flying out my ass. So BioWare are lying. This was in a document months ago where they stated that they had planned to put multiplayer in the first Mass Effect, but they were limited. Then why didn't they put it in Mass Effect 2? If that is true, monkeys will fly out my ass. Yes, I have watched Bruce Almighty. It is awesome. But that's just what I want developers to realize, is that the majority of gamers are no longer children. We're no longer kids. We are immature. Let's face it, the majority of gamers are immature. We all love a good giggle every now and then. We all love a game that just makes us laugh our ass off. We all love that. But the thing is, though, the majority of gamers are no longer 5 to 10-year-olds. We're all grown up now. People who grew up with Nintendo, people who grew up with Sega, people who grew up with PS1s, PS2s, Xboxes, you name it, whatever you grew up with, we are all grown up. Treat us like that. Don't treat us like bloody children anymore, because we're no longer children. We still have a good old laugh every now and then, but when we want a mature game, we want a mature game. We're not demanding it, we're just saying, look at your demographic, don't insult us, and treat them with respect. There's a monkey behind me? Oh, I thought monkey flew at my ass there. Ugh. Oh, well. Fuck. Thanks. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something's coming at my ass. Something's coming at my ass. Where the fuck? How the fuck did I get on my ass? Huh. Oh, well. Ugh. I don't know why I did that. If I die tonight, I blame you. There better not be a monkey under my bed. But that's just my opinion. Everyone's an opinion. As I said, I still want my funny games. I still want my games like Saints Row the Third. But at the same time, I want more games like The Witcher 2 and Tomb Raider, hopefully, if it sticks to the mature ones. I still want those games, but never going to happen. Never going to happen, because developers and publishers still think we're still kids. Oh well, that's my opinion. I hope you respect it, and I hope you understand where I'm coming from. Oh bugger, sorry, just readjusting myself. Um, as is, let me know what your opinion is in chat or in the VOD in the comment section. But it all comes down to different opinions. This is my opinion. Everyone's opinion's different. That's the thing. That's what we all have to realize. And publishers and developers, gamers have grown up. We are no longer children. We've grown up. Treat us like adults. If you want to aim for a kid demographic, go ahead for the kid demographic. If you want to stick to the customers that have been with you from the start, you have to go a bit mature. You have to take risks. Never going to happen because, of course, the economy's shit and no publishers and developers want to take risks because all they care about is moolah. Oh well, all I got to say is screw you Activision, screw you all those developers and publishers that think gamers are all children. Treat us with the respect that we have earned, and you will treat... There's no truer saying. Treat us the way you would want to be treated. Don't treat us like we're nothing but money to you. Treat us right, we treat you right. We'll support you. I think that's the end of the topic, so that's my opinion. If there are any questions out there, feel free to fire them ahead. Looks like we got one actually. Do you think games ought to be rated like in films? Yes, games should be rated. Here's the thing. Let's have a look at the Kingdoms of Amalur actually. The rating on this is 15. It's right there. On the back it states contains strong violence. Games are already rated. It's not there. That is their failsafe. Games are already rated. Guess what? How many parents actually read the actual... oh great, there's a Johnny Longlegs in my room. As long as it doesn't come in, you know what I mean. How many parents actually read the age limit? Oh, you're kind of bugging me now. Very few. My mom did read them sometimes when I was a kid, but not all the time. For fun. I played Conker's Bad Fur Day. That should say something. It's not a spider, it's a Johnny Longlegs. I played Conker's Bad Fur Day, and that game is not exactly kid friendly. If you've ever seen it, go watch it. It's funny as hell. It's one of really good things. Really? Didn't know they were actual spiders. Oh well, they're not like normal spiders. If I go and try and kill it, I'm gonna have to drop the mic, and I don't want to do that. Oh yes, I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to take a crap on you. Whoever gets that reference is awesome. But so games are rated. Not a lot of people read them. Not a lot of people actually read the labels, because not a lot of people do the most important thing when it comes to if you're buying a game for kids. Do the research. I know you gave me that reference, fan ambassador. Ha. So any more questions out there? So I'm keeping an eye on this Johnny. If it comes anywhere near me, I'm crushing it. Fire your questions away. I'll look back every now and then. I'm keeping an eye on this Johnny. If it comes anywhere near me, it's getting crushed. Any questions? Not too fussed about the topic. I'll come up with the rules. Don't worry, Phantom. You'll have to wait and see what they are. Sorry. Do you care about Mass Effect anime? Personally, no, I don't give two shits about it. Sorry. I really don't care about it anymore. I don't really care about most things Mass Effect anymore. If you play Guild Wars 2, what race will you be in class? For those that don't know, Guild Wars 2 is coming out this month. It's an MMO that is on the PC. If I can get my graphics card before it comes out, I will actually get it. Because I receive it off my bursary. Excuse me. And I'm actually wanting to play the Sylvanian. I think that's the plant race, and I'm thinking about either playing a thief or a ranger, because I tend to go for more of the rogue classes because they're my favourite ones, and just a ranger and a rogue and a thief just sound pretty damn awesome for me. Is anyone else considering getting Guild Wars 2? Because I would love to play with a clan in some instances. And hopefully the handle Scottish Warrior 92 isn't taken. AMD, I know you want to, but it's on PC, unfortunately. It is exclusively for PC. It's a MMO, but here's the thing: you just buy it, and it's free to play. By the way, the MMO is free to play, so you don't have to pay a monthly subscription. So that's going to be awesome. So if anyone happens to be on there who's watching this, if I do get it, I will actually start up a guild, maybe called the Clan or the Warrior Clan or the SW92 Clan, and we can all meet up and kick ass together. Really, that's an interesting race, MD. I must admit, I liked a lot of people. You're away to get the graphics card with your student bursary? No, actually, I've been saving up for my graphics card for a while now. I'm not quite there yet, but the graphics card that I want is currently sold out on Amazon. I've had to have a wee look around for another one. I do have some money saved up, but I don't have enough to get it just yet. But if I get enough off my bursary, I will use it because I need to use my computer for the course I'm setting. So, yeah. If you could romance Cassandra and DA3, would you? Tempting to romance Cassandra Pendergast, that would be awesome. What if you could choose between Cullen and Alistair? I don't know. That's difficult to say. I think I would have to go with Cullen because it makes more sense in the setting that I've got for Dragon Age 3, because Alistair is king, and it makes more sense for Cullen to be in your party than Alistair. And yes, actually, I'll have to agree with MD and Phantom. Cullen would be an interesting romance, because especially if you were a mage, because of the thing with him and the mage warden, if you know what I mean. But as it says, in the setting of Dragon Age 3, it's more likely going to be Cullen because Alistair's the king. Yeah, I romanced Meryl as well. She's awesome. We've got a question here from Simon. Here's my question. A lot of HD touch-ups are coming these days. One you could choose, they would have to be. What HD remake would I want? Crash Bandicoot. That's what I want. I want Crash Bandicoot, excuse me. I want Crash Bandicoot, I'm sorry. Crash Bandicoot HD remake definitely needs it. New place today, come get me, internet. Oh, Alex, you're dead. Do we have any more questions out there? Ow. Sorry, that giant Alex is getting there. Which DA character are you most likely when it comes to personality? What one am I most like? Oh, fuck. When is the clan thing? Who do you think I most remind you of from DA, or D from Dragon Age games? What ones do you think? Phantom, I am going to kill you. If you compare me to Sebastian, I am going to kill you, because I hate that character. But I've had to go myself. I don't know. I think I'd say I'm more like maybe. Most people would probably say Ogryn, just because. Phantom, you're dead. You are so dead, Phantom. Awakening Anders? Okay, you can live. You can live. If you said DA2 Anders, I was going to kill you. Anders pre-DA2. So people are saying Anders and Varric. I thought people would have said Zevran or maybe... fuck, Carver. So people are saying Anders pre-DA2, so DAA. Oh, why, thank you, MD. She thinks I'm a mix of Alistair and Anders. Oh, I feel so flattered. Anders pre-DA2, thank you. If anyone compares me to DA2 Anders, I am going to kill that person. I will find you, I will kill you. No ifs, no buts about it. Got it? Oh, God, that hurts. So the majority are saying Anders from Dragon Age Awakening, and MD says Alistair and Anders. So I feel flattered. Oh, I thought people would say Zevran, even though Zevran isn't really my favourite, but I'm glad people are. Oh, you flatter me, clan. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, I'll go with it. I'll go with Anders then. That's me. I'm Anders, pre-DA2. I so hope they can save him. Here's another question for Alex. From Alex, who would you like to play Wonder Woman in the movie or cameo? And yeah, Carver is horrible. I will agree with that. Who would I want to play Wonder Woman? An unknown actress. Simple as, I can't think of any big name actress that I would want to play Wonder Woman. It has to be an unknown in my opinion, because I don't think any other actress nowadays could possibly play her, because Wonder Woman is one hell of a role for a female actress. I personally think it should be an unknown, because in my opinion only an unknown actress could possibly do it. No known actress in my opinion could pull off the role. Maybe Jennifer Lawrence from the Hunger Games to an extent, but at the same time it's debatable. I still think it should be an unknown in my opinion. Watch Dogs. Interested in Watch Dogs? Yeah, I am actually really interested in Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs looks like a really interesting game. I love the look of it, and that Johnny Longlegs is moving. But yeah, I'm interested in Watch Dogs. I will probably get it when it comes out. If Wonder Woman is played by Megan Fox, I am going to find Megan Fox and do horrible things to her. Maybe kill her, maybe beat her with an inch of sense of her life, something along those lines. God, okay, I am really. You know what? Back in a minute. I'm gonna have to get rid of this freaking Janny. Me, I'm just killing the Johnny. It's dead. There we go. Michael Bay. If Michael Bay better not get hold of the rights. Michael Bay is a horrible director and should be stopped making films from this day on. He's awful. Okay, let's see. Don't you be dead. It's an insect. Ryan Reynolds to return as Green Lantern or new actor? I'm gonna get hate for this. I actually kind of liked Green Lantern. I'm waiting for the Death Squad. I kind of like Green Lantern. I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people say it is. It's still pretty bad, I'll happily admit that. It just could have been better. I think it was a wasted opportunity. I didn't hate it as much as other people, but I do kind of agree with the points that people have made. That it was poorly edited, it didn't really make a lot of sense in some aspects, and I will happily agree that Ryan Reynolds didn't do a good job as Hal Jordan, in my opinion. I really think that it's time that they get a new actor to play, because the Green Lantern is a character that you can have anyone play it, because it's not, the Green Lantern is not the character, it's the corp. So it can be anyone to play Green Lantern. I think the only reason I like the Green Lantern movie is because I was sick and tired of Superman and Batman movies. I was just glad to see another DC hero. Sorry, I can't help it. I was just glad to see another DC hero besides Batman and Superman, because I was getting sick to death of them. I'm going to be honest. Even though the movies that came out with Batman were awesome, but I just wanted a new theme. I just wanted a new DC hero. I was just getting sick and tired of Batman and Superman, so I kind of like the Green Lantern film, mainly because with the Green Lantern character, you can have a new actor to play either. Blame me all you want. I happily admit I like it to an extent. Mainly, the main reason I like it is because with the Green Lantern character, you can actually make someone else the Green Lantern because it works better with that mythos, especially if you know the backstory of the Green Lanterns. I think it could either be they should either get Jon Stewart or Guy Gardner. One of the two. And I don't think they should reboot it. I think they should just cast someone else as it, because even though I kind of like Ryan Reynolds to an extent, I still kind of agree that he was the bad choice for Hal Jordan, in my opinion, and it should be someone else to play the Green Lantern, in my opinion. That's my opinion. I like Ryan Reynolds as an actor. I think in some roles he's actually really funny, but I do agree that he was the worst choice for Hal Jordan, in my opinion. I honestly think they should go with either Jon Stewart or Guy Gardner. That's my opinion. I only like the Green Lantern film because I was sick and tired of Superman and Batman films. I just wanted a new superhero film that didn't fucking deal with Batman or Superman, and Green Lantern gave me that. I'm sorry. I hate myself for liking it. It's a guilty pleasure film. I can't help it. Sheesh. I should not show you my library of stuff because you'll probably kill me. Does anyone think that for Justice League they should use Ra's al Ghul as the villain? No. It should not be Ra's al Ghul. It should probably, if I'm going to be honest, be Brainiac. For the first Justice League film, I think it should either be Brainiac or Darkseid. I would lean more to Brainiac because Darkseid, in my opinion, would be better for like maybe a sequel or a better one. I think Brainiac would be the best option. Darkseid is good and all, but I think they would have to save him for maybe a second or a third Justice League film, and maybe have him build up the way they're doing in Marvel with Thanos. And for those who don't know, the guy at the end of the Avengers credit, his name is Thanos. They should do that style and maybe build him up over maybe 2 or 3 Justice League films. For the first Justice League film, I think it should be Brainiac, and then maybe either, okay, for the first Justice League film, either Brainiac or Lex Luthor, in my opinion. I think if they'd done it right, Brainiac could work really well. And by the way, my favourite actor who ever played Brainiac, James Masters in Smallville. He was fucking awesome. That's my opinion. I kind of think Brainiac would be a better option. Excuse me. Wouldn't Darkseid be a bit too much like Thanos? Actually, no. Thanos is obsessed with death. He's actually he literally has a crush on a character called Mrs. Death, who is death incarnate. He's obsessed with death. Darkseid wants the anti-life equation so that he can rewrite universe in his own image. I am such a fucking geek. Who would play Gene Hackman? Was he the one from Superman Returns, or was he the one from the older Superman? I can't remember who Gene Hackman is. I'm sorry. Is he the one from the original Superman ones, old Supermans? If he was a bit younger, maybe. But I know I'm going to get flack for this, but am I the only one that thinks the cast from Smallville should be in the new Superman movie? Because I think Tom Welling has more than earned that right to be Superman, in my opinion. And the actor who plays Lex, excuse me, should play Lex. Am I alone in this? Yeah, I'm alone. God damn it. I like Smallville, sue me. But I just like that character. I think he'd done a really good job. Lex, the Smallville Lex from me was awesome. I loved him. He was really, really awesome. He kind of got everything right for me, in my opinion. Just for me personally, and the same with Tom Welling. I think Tom Welling has more than earned the right to wear the Superman outfit. He has been Clark Kent for 10 fucking seasons. He deserves to be Superman for one fucking movie. One movie is all I'm asking. In Smallville voice. Oh yeah, actually I know that. The guy who played Lex voiced Flash in the Justice League cartoon. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. I think Tom Welling has more than earned the right to be Superman. I think he's at least earned one movie. I know I'm alone in this, but screw you, my opinion, I'm right. But in all seriousness, if not them, I'm gonna get hate for this as well. The only saving factor for Superman Returns, in my opinion, kinda was the actor that played Lex Luthor. I think he was the only thing I liked about that film. And he's the only thing I liked about that film. Yeah. Is it Kevin Spacey? I have no idea. I'm leaning more. I think he would have been a better pick for maybe the new Superman, in my opinion. I think he would have been much better. He was the only thing I liked about the new Superman Returns. He's the only thing I liked. Have you seen the new Arrow trailer? Yes, I've seen the Arrow trailer. It's Green Arrow. I don't know why they're not calling it Green Arrow. I am liking the look of this series. I will probably watch it. I love the look of it. It looks pretty awesome. I really want to see it because I actually liked Green Arrow in Smallville. I think what's his name? God, I'm horrible with actors' names. I think he done a good job as Green Arrow. I'd love to have seen him come back as the role, but understandably why he didn't. But I'll wait and see what this new series is going to be like. I am looking forward to it. I think it's going to be awesome. It looks awesome, in my opinion. Batman is said to show up? No way. No, Batman won't show up. I can guarantee you, he won't show up. The closest we ever got to Batman in a TV series was in Smallville, when he was referenced. I don't think Batman will show up. What the hell's this, Simon? Let's have a look. What the hell's Simon? What are you showing me? Oh, it's the extended preview, 3 minutes long. I'll check it out later. In the comics. Yeah, I know he appears in the comics. Nice one, Denton. So do we have any more questions out there? Anything? I'm not too fussed. Yeah. Any more questions? Nope. No more questions. Yeah, I know. Yeah, in the Smallville comics, I know he's in the Smallville comics, which is awesome. I've not read them, so yeah. Did that graphic novel? What, Charles? What song would you like MD and I to sing? MD actually suggested the best song actually for the both of you to sing, and I'll announce it here, and I will be the judge. It's CeeLo Green's. Oh God, MD, why couldn't you do the other version? It's CeeLo Green's. Fuck. I can't say the title one you want. It's basically the other version of CeeLo Green's "Fuck You." That's the one that I think the both of you should sing. Sorry, I really hate when people call it "Forget You." I prefer "Fuck You." It's awesome. It's better. I prefer that. Fuck you, no, yeah. I prefer that version. I prefer "Fuck You" over "Forget You." But I guess that's just the Scottish in me. Batman R.I.P. The comic that you've requested to be reviewed, Charles, is on its way. It has been dispatched. It should be here by next week, I hope. I'm hoping. So don't worry, it's coming. Don't worry. Did you ever watch the TV series Jericho? No. Never watched it. Never watched Jericho. Didn't appeal to me. Sorry. But yeah, for that, we're announcing it right here. Gamer MD versus Phantom's Lover singing CeeLo Green's "Forget You." So I prefer "Fuck You." I'm sorry. Yeah, me personally, I prefer the original version over the other version. I prefer "Fuck You." They prefer "Forget You." I guess it's just Scottish in me. I like to swear. It hurt me, didn't it? Yeah, you're singing "Forget You." That's the one I want you to sing. I will be the judge. In fact, why don't we let the clan decide? If you ever going to review a comic, I could send you... Alex, I'm going to have to be perfectly honest with you. Your review for Red Hood and the Outlaws is perfect. And for those that haven't seen it, go and check out Alex the Hunted's review of Red Hood and the Outlaws. It's awesome. He does a better job than I would ever do. So, I'm not going to review Red Hood and the Outlaws issue 1, Alex, because you've done the best job in my opinion. And everyone should go check it out now because he done a fantastic job. I don't think I could do that justice because my reviews are completely improv, not scripted in any way, shape or form. So go check out Alex the Hunted. That's an order from your leader. I'm your leader, clan. I order you to go and check out Alex the Hunted's video, Red Hood and the Outlaws review. So that's an order, clan. Go check it out. But do we have any more questions out there? And also subscribe to him as well. Nah, subscribe if you want. I'm not that kind of person. Right, Alex, I'm whoring you out, so you owe me for this. Do you like Mystery Science Theater? I have never watched Mystery Science Theater, MD. Sorry, I'm going to get killed for this. I've never watched it. I never watched it, so I'm probably going to die now. I'm trying to avoid the arrows. I've never watched Mystery Science Theater. I may check it out eventually. I'm about to die. I'd love to see you try. Bring it on. So do we have any more questions out there before I die, apparently? Doctor Who's awesome. I don't really watch riff tracks that much. The last one I watched was Spoonie's Wendy's instructional video one, which is funny as hell. I love it. Do we have any questions out there? Any more questions out there? I'm going to end the stream fairly shortly. What are those pictures on the wall? These pictures over here are fan art drawn by Alex the Hunted. They're in almost every single one of my videos. I don't want to move the camera because it'll take about 20 minutes to set it back up. But they're all fan art done by Alex the Hunted. So another reason for you to go and check them out. What's this? Oh, I would not have any royal family members on my wall. I wouldn't even use them for toilet paper. Do we have any more questions? I'm going to end this fairly shortly. Ow. Aren't Chris Colston and David Tennant supposed to be coming back in the 5th? I don't know. I actually haven't been watching Doctor Who that often lately because I always miss it. I need to catch up on a full series actually because I missed a good chunk of it. I hope David Tennant comes back because he was my favourite. Do we have any more questions? I'm going to end the stream fairly shortly. So, any last minute questions out there before I end this? Any topic, not too fussed. I wanted to ask, how did everyone enjoy my little trailer I put up? What about a duet between you and MD for 500 subscribers? I already have a goal set for 500 subscribers. I think MD, you don't need to sing, MD. Don't worry. Maybe for 1,000 subscribers, I can convince MD to sing for me and the clan. But right now for 500, I've set the goal. I will sing Liliana's song if we achieve it, and if we get there before the 28th of August, I will read out an audiobook of my chapter 1 of my novel slash story, based novel slash game. I will read the first chapter out of it. So, if anyone, that's the goal. Hopefully, do much better for me. So, if you can help out in any way, clan, please do. Just do what you can. Alex, here's my promise to you. I will do Rockstar for it eventually, but I won't do it anytime soon at the moment. I'll do it eventually, but I'm not going to do it now. And MD, don't give me that face. I will convince you to sing for 1,000 subscribers, even if I have to come over to America and make you. It sounds wrong, but I'll make you. I have the magic touch. I got the touch. I got the power. Sorry, I was watching a Let's Play of Transformers. Sorry, I've been listening to the Transformers movie soundtrack. It's awesome. I've not watched the movie, but it's awesome. But 500 subscribers, if we achieve it before the 31st of August, I will sing Liliana's song. If we achieve it before the 28th of August, I will not only sing Liliana's song, but I will also read out and I'll do an audiobook of chapter 1 of my game / novel. I will do that. That is my promise to the clan. So clan, spread the word, get more people over my channel. Let's hit the goal. If we can achieve that, I will do those things. I swear. I give you my word. If we don't achieve them, I'll do them eventually. How many more do you need? Let's actually check. I haven't checked in a wee while. Shit, that's a ton of tweets. I need. Well, I'm at 482, so I only need 18 more subscribers, and the goal's done. So we've got 7 days until that. We've got 7 days to do it. 5 days, and if we can achieve it in 7 days, I will sing Liliana's song. If we can achieve it in 5 days, I will not only do Liliana's song, I will also read out the chapter 1 of my audiobook. And MD, why are you winking at me? That's kind of creepy, and it's doing something to me that I love. I feel dirty for doing that now. Keep up those winks, MD. It's doing something very nice to me right now. I'm a naughty boy. I can be immature. Excuse me. What if some of us want you to do DLC tracks? If you actually want me to be, well, if you want, I can make up the version for you to download it on SoundCloud, the audiobook and the Liliana song cover, and you can download it if you want. If we achieve the goal, I'll do that if you want. And you can have me on your iPod screaming, "Hi!" Oh, I almost spoiled it there. Almost spoiled it for there. Please don't all wink at me. I don't think I can last. But yeah, so that's the goal. Hopefully we can achieve it, and I thank you all for all your support. Oh, careful, guys. Oh, there's another wink. Oh, there's another wink. There's another wink. Oh, there's another wink. That's a happy ending. Oh, fuck. Oh, MD, your wings do something very special for me. Don't worry about that. Everyone else does something, but yours, MD's, does something very special. And I've probably creeped out a lot of people right now. Do you need tissues? Nope, don't need tissues anymore. I'm an evil bastard. But thank you all. Wow, I needed that. I needed that love. But thank you all for all your support. I really do appreciate it. And I'm going to ask one more time. Did you enjoy the trailer that I put out for my new Dragon Age Shorts things? I'm currently still working on it. In fact, something in this bag may have something to do with it. I'm not saying what, but something in this bag may have something to do with the Dragon Age Shorts. I can guarantee it's not drugs. Let me just double check it, make sure it's all okay. Ooh, it's all okay, it's still intact. Ooh, it sounds nice. and I guarantee it may be a drug of sort. Excuse me, but you may be interested in seeing what it is. But the full thing should be out within a couple of weeks. I still need to make 1 or 2 more props for it. But the main props I need to make for it is clothing, but I'm not saying what type of clothing. But I will be doing a full video fairly shortly. It'll be a couple of weeks away because I still need to do a few things to it. And then once it's done, I will be putting out 2 or more trailers beforehand because it does require a good chunk of editing this video. So it will be out in the next few weeks, I hope. But as I say, it all comes down to scheduling, and I am starting back at college on Monday. But yeah. Take care. Ciao, Napoleon. You're actually in luck. I'm just about to finish up anyway. But yeah, I'm starting back at college on Monday, so that video is going to take a wee bit more time than I thought. But I will be getting the full thing out as soon as I possibly can. So don't worry about it. I think you're going to love it. I think you're going to like it. But we'll have to wait and see what the clan thinks, and hopefully you'll all enjoy it. But I want to thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed this stream. And also don't forget to check out Alex100 and also Phantom Clover and also Charles. Don't forget to check all those people out. I'm going to be doing this all. But wanted to just thank you all for all of you who attended, all you who came. I really appreciate you coming. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you all had a good old laugh and everything was fine. Everything went well. Well, glad you made it this time, Simon. Welcome. Hopefully you can make the next one. But thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed this. And also don't forget, Alex has a Stickum stream tomorrow. Hey Alex, I've plugged you so many times tonight. You're going to be sore in the morning. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully we'll see you all at the next stream. And thank you all for coming. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope this is a good old laugh. And but thank you all for coming. Hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow at Alex's stream. I'll try and make it Alex, but I might have something coming up tomorrow. But I'll definitely do my damnedest to be there. Don't worry about that. And I hope to see all you soon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later. Thank you again for coming. Really do appreciate it. And look out, there's a couple of special videos. There's a couple of special game reviews coming soon. I've ordered some games recently. One of which MD has been pestering me for months to get, and I will let you see that eventually. But thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed this stream, and hopefully do another one fairly shortly. But thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you all later. Look forward to the next stream, which will be next Friday at the usual time, 9 PM British Standard Time and 1 PM I believe PST. So I'll see you all later. Ciao for now. Thank you so much for coming, and this is Scottish Warrior 92 saying ciao for now. See you all later. Mwah.